The power to change and be the best belongs to us all. We're in this together. We're going to work together. I'm Shak Shingania. Welcome to my channel where I share my experience on how engaging and using information from the world's best experts, coaches, help bring out the best of me. I've given myself 10 minutes to share what I've learned and the impact. Why 10 minutes? Because you and I are about efficiency. We're on a mission to be the best. So let's make good use of our time. In today's topic, I know and you know that we want to be the best. The question is, what's stopping you? Let's bring out the best in you. You've got that 4-letter word badged onto your chest. I can read it in big letters, B-E-S-T. That's exactly what it says. You know it and I know it. Everyone's got the ability to be the best. I do, you do, and everybody else. We may not think it, we may not feel it, we may not even see it, but it's there, believe me, you've got it. No one else will see the best in you but you. If you feel you're the best now, I think there's a lot more that you can give. So let's bring out the best. What does best mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means a couple of things. It means getting up in the morning, rising up to all challenges, taking on anything and everything, not letting anything stop you in your tracks, achieving your dreams, not even holding back, keep pushing through the pain, the challenges, remain focused mentally and physically about what you want to achieve. It means outperforming oneself. It means doing what you forgot to do yesterday, but doing it today. Chase your goals, chase your dreams. It means doing what you came into this world for. Standing out, live a life without regrets, living until your very last breath that you achieved amazing things. It means looking in the mirror and that reflection telling you you are going to achieve big things today. Continue, because I believe in you and that's all that matters. And why do I feel so strongly about bringing out the best in you? Because I held back. I held back for many years. I held back from bringing out the best in me. After being suppressed into being someone I wasn't and being told to be someone I wasn't as a kid and then through into my adult life, I was bullied, I was criticized about how I looked. As a kid, I was slow. I was a little late to blossom. I got compared to others. I didn't do the things that I wanted. I didn't follow my own dreams. I didn't follow my own goals. My passion, my dreams, my goals was someone else's. My mission was someone else's. I was a little bird with its wings clipped. I wanted to fly, but I couldn't, and it hurt. It hurt deep down. I didn't have the courage to step up. I didn't even have the drive to change. I didn't even have the zest for life. Self-doubt? Yep. Self-belief? Nope. There was no true self. I held back pretty much everything. My path to success was determined by others. My path to success was trodden by others. There was no resilience, heartache, struggle. I was not myself. There was no best in me. Life turned around so slowly. I lived in anxiety, pulled towards sadness and isolation. How did I feel? Useless. Now, if I look back at life, looking back, did I have the potential? Yeah, I think so. Did I have the spark? Yeah, I think so. But you know what? I was that little seed waiting to flourish, to be me. So what stopped me? What blocked me from being the best? I'll tell you what it is. Bullshit thoughts from others clouding and impregnating my own thoughts to the point that I can no longer rule my own life with my own thoughts. It's sad. Very sad. Question is why? I can pinpoint it to a number of reasons. Growing up, I think I was led by society. Society told me what I needed to do, when I needed to do things, and how. And this within itself is a poison. We get fixated in what others are telling us, and we're led to believe this is right. Society was directing me, leading me, not me directing myself. Was I naive? Yes. I was defining myself by what society felt I needed to do. You know, I wanted to lead my own life. And I want to tell you, and I want to remind you, I'm sharing my story. But you know what? Don't make the same mistakes as myself. Your situation could be a little different. You know, point being, if you feel that there's a lot more for you to give, bring it out. Second reason, family. My immediate family directed and led me into being someone they wanted, ruled by their thoughts. My thoughts didn't matter. My thoughts didn't matter at all. Your immediate family should be there to support you. Support you and provide you with the ingredients to mix your own cake. I think it's a common problem where every last ounce of energy belongs to them and how your energy is used is determined by them. You know, not yours. Their thoughts rule me, and I lived in this bubble of conforming to what they wanted from me. I was living how they wanted me to live. It's not a bad thing. You know, at times it's not a bad thing to take good advice from parents and society, but one has to differentiate how much to take and when to take it. I don't look back anymore, I look forward. Sometimes I do, sometimes I get saddened, but you know, part of me thinks my family didn't know that they were suppressing me. If I summarize my feelings and where it left me, confidence ripped out, drive torn apart, courage thrown out the door, all because my wings were clipped. I got compared to others, and I don't like that. And this made me feel dependent on how much others have achieved. I was losing my dream. Being compared to others is toxic with a capital T. Affects your personal growth, affects your caliber, perception of value. I lacked what others had. Self-credibility, self-respect. You lose confidence, insecurity steps in, and I couldn't reward myself. I gave up believing in myself. I took others' guidance. I always did. I always did what others felt was right, and I took failure as my own wrong thing. Messed up. And we go through life. We go through life like this, floating aimlessly, grabbing onto others' opinions, others' suggestions, others' thoughts. But that's all they are. They are others' thoughts, not ours. And we feel we've got to follow these. Others' dreams, not ours. Others' journeys, not ours. Others' way of living, not ours. We have got to live our own path. What did I do? I went through years of suppression like this, holding back, not having the confidence to rise, not being able to stand on my own 2 feet. I'm going to share this one example, and it infuriates me, and then we're going to move on. I remember this one instance growing up as a kid. Academically, I was an extremely creative kid, excelling in arts and drama, but rather poorly at maths and English. And I remember this one instance, this one uncle decided that he had the nerve and the rights to scold me due to my low grades in maths and English. And he felt it was his duty to take me by the scruff of the collar and give me a good telling off. I must have been about 14, and he was around 13. The scolding he gave me was so severe, it knocked confidence out the door. Poof, gone. He implanted in me that I won't excel in life, I'm shameful, and he compared me to others. This stuck by me in every walk of life. I felt useless, a deadbeat. He called it correction. I call it bullying, or even passive bullying. I can question what right does he have. The simplest of experiences, I think, can destroy a person. Call it what you want, it's bullying that leaves you. It leaves you destroyed, it ruins your thoughts, your confidence is smashed. He made me suffer, and he probably even enjoyed his superiority. So, did society, family, and this uncle really take away my confidence, stop me from being my best? It kind of feels like it, but on the other hand, people simply cannot take that confidence away. I think that I empower the words, and I gave them the power over me. I think the problem with me is that after being suppressed, anchored, and bolted to the ground for a while, you kind of start to think that this is normal, this is okay, when it isn't. It's thoughts that are being planted in you, and they remain. They're like dirty little flies that infest in you. And then you live with these repressed emotions, where you push feelings to one side because you don't know any better. What we all need to do, you and I, is we need to surround ourselves and expose ourselves to the types of energy we'd like to receive back from this world. Good energy. The good side to this, a new beginning, a happier me. It wasn't until many years later, at the age of 30, now married, I left for another country and something inside me clicked. I was 10,000 kilometers away, and that baggage that slowed me down, stopped me in my tracks. Those bullshit thoughts were nowhere to be seen. I kind of escaped from them, but not the thoughts. The thoughts sort of lingered inside me. But after a while, this sort of new microchip started to implant itself in my brain, a good microchip telling me subconsciously that I'm no longer surrounded by those people that I once knew, that uncle, my family, society is not around, that knew me and slowed me down. They sort of shrouded me, so let's give this another crack. I'm surrounded by new people, lovely people, happy people, new environments, new cultures, a new beginning. And with a new beginning comes what? Opportunity to destroy that suppression and see what I can do. What is my mission? What's my purpose? I can give back. What am I worth? I need to disown these thoughts that have slowed me down once, destroyed me mentally and physically. I'm no longer living in other thoughts. I have had my own creations. I've got my own emotions. Let's make the most of it. I thought to myself, I'm going to slowly eject these thoughts away, replace them with better thoughts. Thoughts to bring out the real me, my true me, myself. It almost felt, when I started to think this way, it almost felt like this heavy load was being lifted off my shoulders, not feeling I've got to please others, that I do have my own thoughts, my own skills. I can do things on my own. And I think in my situation, I got rather lucky that I was able to separate myself from those that slowed me down, held me back, or stopped me from being who I wanted to be. The reason I'm sharing this is because I want you to believe in yourself that you have got the best in you, which is waiting to come out. We all need that little help to bring out the best in us. We're all built differently, I admit. And some of us are strong, some of us aren't. I'm weak. I'll be the first to admit I'm weak. And so I sought out the help to bring out the best in me. Yes, I moved continents, started the family, detached from the garbage, started to take stock of my life, started to scrap the self-doubt, develop more confidence. And whilst I had the little bit of courage to step into my own shoes, I can say that, I still needed that little bit of push, encouragement, mentorship, coaching to take me to places I needed to go, where I wanted to go. And so I reached out to some coaches that helped me along the way, helped me break away from the garbage, helped me with my dilemmas, helped me transform from who I was to who I can be, overcome obstacles, helped me build my goals, create a vision, helped me explore the real me, helped me bring my expressions to life, and helped me create a happier one. Maybe society, family, and my uncle were intentionally placed in my path, such that it would lead me to bring out the best in me a little later on in life. How do you exactly be the best? Good question. First and foremost, believe in yourself. And I know that's easier said than done, but I'm hoping that when you're hearing this from someone like me, who's not your average speaker, not your influencer, just your average Joe Blogs, Mr. Commoner, if I can find the courage, if I can step out of this and I can find my self-worth, I can destroy these negative thoughts, if I can create my journey, if I can bake my own cake with my own ingredients, if I can recognize my own self-worth, if I can build on self-esteem, start to believe in myself, start to draw on my passion, wake up happy, wake up knowing myself, break away from habits, find myself, be proud of who I am, know that there is a reason that I'm on this planet, I can bring out the best in me. You know what? So can you. Trust in yourself. You've got it. If you feel you've not found your best, you can still take the same journey as I did. Sort out the help to flush these out. Don't listen to those that have held you back, criticized or suppressed you. Reach out, grab the help. I got you, and I'm telling you, you've got it inside you. What is my best? My best is Coach Hero. I owe a lot to coaches that have helped me step out of that period that I was sort of living in. And the help that I received was my calling. I got the help that I needed, which I never thought I would. So why don't we promote that help that I received? I'm no coach, but I reached out to coaches to help me set me on this amazing journey. Coaches help bring out the best in me, and so I've created this ecosystem, coachhero.com.au, that shares the knowledge, listings, tools, and resources from coaches that will also help to bring out the best in you. And we've got our own style to it. Coach Hero is an abundance with super smart experts out there that want nothing more than that knowledge to spread and be brought home to you. We created Coach Hero to bring the best coaches across the globe to you. Why? Because we believe in care, love, happiness, and a whole heap of other reasons. Our best is the passion to help others. In all honesty, look, I didn't want to find myself plodding through life, not ever accomplishing what really made my heart tick. Boom, boom. And because I was a rather late bloomer in finding my passion, I made it a personal conquest to ensure that others also don't hold back. Others like yourself learn to excel in life, grow, educate, learn, live. Live life through the way they truly want to be. And I found that through Coach Hero. What if you found your best and you're not sure where to go? Questions back at you. What is stopping you from taking the next step? Don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. The only person stopping you is you. I can't get it any simpler than that. I can't wash it down anymore. What is the next move? What is the next action process that you need to do to satisfy your passion, your mission, your goal? Is it something that you need to learn? Do you need to pick up a phone and contact someone? Do you need to educate yourself? I can't soften this up anymore. Reality is there's probably nothing stopping you. Money, time, and effort is just excuses. Search deep down. It's there. Let's bring out the best in you. If bringing out the best in you resonates in your heart, you know what? You'll find it. You'll find it. Take away from my story, my experience, from where I was, how I felt, and where I've ended up. I'm happier. Use it to create your own changes. And if your story isn't moving due to fear or something stopping you, find the help to get you going, moving. Today's a new day. Forget about yesterday. Leave that behind us. Today, ask yourself, number one, are you ready to bring out the best in you? You are? Great. What is it? Let's get to work. Number two, what's your plan to bring out your best? You've got a plan? Awesome. Let's execute that plan. You don't have a plan? Don't worry. Let's create one today. Number three, when do you bring out the best? Not tomorrow, today. And lastly, number four, every one of us has the ability to be the best. Let's do it. Let's make the right choice. Let's get going. I've learned some amazing things in my life. I'm on a mission to ensure that you too learn and reach out, hear from me, hear my experiences. You too take on the guidance, the advice to make your life absolutely awesome. I believe in our coaches. You're on the same path as us. Here's my action to you. If you want to bring out the best in you, do one of two things. One, dig out the information. plenty on the internet. If you can't find it, number two, reach out to a coach on coachhero.com. Reach out to one of the experts who will help you along. I can't thank you enough for listening to me. Thank you so much. I hope I can help you. We're going to get through this together. Have an awesome day. See you later. Bye now.